the latest immigration news. In this video, I'll talk about the latest in immigration, in the immigration department, what is really going on. We have a lot going on. We'll focus on 3 topics only today. And at the end of the video, you have an idea of where we stand with the bill and other subjects. Bijoux Ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you enjoy those type of content, come on, go ahead and please like, share, and don't forget to comment below. You know, I always go back and respond to your comment. Okay, let's get right into it. What is going on with this immigration? Okay, what is really going on with those bills? My friends, I don't know what to tell you, but let me just start with the first topic. The first topic, we're not going to talk about the bill yet, but let's start with the first topic. The first topic is that F1 student seeking optional practical training can now file Form I-765 Online, OPT. So you can now file the Form I-765 Online, that employment authorization. Okay, so basically, so you can get your work permit and start working, but now you can file that form online. And this is really a great news because we know that there's been a lot of delays in receiving receipt notices, and then a lot of delay just processing the case itself. And this process of you being able to file online is going to cut the time short. So basically, it's going to take less time to process a case. And one of some of those advantages are that you will pay your fee online using your credit card or your checking banking account, and you can track your status online, and you can get your receipt right away too, and you can communicate with USCIS through the secure inbox, and you can respond to requests for evidence online as well, just basically uploading those requests for evidence and then just uploading them in the system. And this is really going to limit the time. Remember, it takes time to get your work permit, take time to just receive the notice, especially with those notices. It has been taking like 60 days. That's a lot, but this process will actually eliminate a lot of burden, really, and just cut the time short. This is a great news. And not to mention who is actually qualified to go online. Under those categories, we have pre-completion OPT, that for C3A, and then we have post-completion OPT, that for C3B, and then we have C3C, the 24 months extension for OPT for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Those are STEAM students. Okay, so students, this is for you, and just go ahead and start filing. If you qualify for this OPT, just go ahead and file online. I'm just gonna leave the link below in the description box. If I forget, just remind me to go back and just leave the link in the description box. Moving on to the second topic. This is great, and this is gonna help transition to those bills, because remember that the Biden administration, we have the Republican on one side, and then we have the Democrats. Basically, you know, in the Congress we have both the Republicans and the Democrats. But the Biden administration recently has been under pressure, a lot of pressure, to secure the border, because as we know, they've been talking about the crisis at the border. Even though we know that the crisis has always been there forever, nobody really giving us a real solution, but the emphasis has been on the crisis at the border. That's why they have been slowing down to actually go ahead and vote in the Senate for those bills that we know that those bills already passed the House. And because of that crisis at the border, they've been really like skeptical on the Republican side, and they keep saying, please secure our border first, then we will think about those bills. Okay, so what's happening now is that Biden administration, okay, they just secured agreements with Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala to secure borders, which is really good. This is a great thing, so that this element, they will bring it to the Senate to show the Republican senators that this is the step that we have taken so far. So now can we sit and talk about those bills? I believe that this is going in the right direction, okay? They said that we have secured agreement for them, when they talk about them, those countries, those 3 countries that I just cited, to put more troops on their own border. Mexico, Honduras, and Guatemala have already agreed to do that. That not only is going to prevent the traffickers and the smugglers and cartels that take advantage of the kids on their way here, but also to protect those children. And this is good. Remember, we've seen a rise of a lot of children coming alone, with no company, without their parents, coming to those borders. And if it's not secure, those kids are really, they're getting harmed. Okay, it's harmful to just pass through those borders. And this is a great thing that they have come to an agreement with those 3 countries, so that they can put military to secure the borders, to secure first their own borders, then to secure the I guess the transition for those kids when people are coming. So, and this is what the Republican wanted to see. Please secure our border first. So this is, I don't want to be political, but this is going in the right direction, in a way that those borders, the border will be secure, and now we will have time to talk about those bills. Because remember that they have to get something done. One way or another, they have to get something done this year. It looks like we're passing the timeline for spring, but still, if this thing is done, then they can go back and start talking about those bills, okay? Remember that the comprehensive Biden reform is sitting there. So the strategy was to go with standalone bills. And we have 3 bills that have passed, those bills have passed the the House already. The DREAM Act, Promise Act, and the Farm Workforce Modernization Act. Now, those bills sitting there, pretty much dead in the Senate because of the crisis at the border. Now that they have taken action to secure the border, I believe that they're gonna come back and start talking about those bills again. And especially that it's already in the Senate. It's just a matter of setting a time for the Senate to vote. But in the meantime, what is going on? In the meantime, what is going on with essential workers, okay? Remember that when they passed those 3 bills in the House, they didn't mention the essential worker. But now we have a senator from California, I believe. His name is Padilla. I guess I believe he's either senator or representative, but his name is Padilla. He's calling for the citizenship for essential workers. He calls that Citizenship for Essential Worker Act. And he believes that that will provide a pathway to citizenship for over 5 million essential workers in the U.S. illegally who were on the front lines of this pandemic. And this is a great news, because remember that we are still under this pandemic, and people have been working, taking risks, and to help out, to serve our communities and stuff like that, but they're still being left behind. So this man has taken the leadership on this topic of essential workers, and it looks like there's great support. It looks like there's really great support, great sponsorship behind this bill, and it looks like it has a future. But remember, it's still a proposal, so it still has to be negotiated. The terms of the bill has to again be negotiated, and it has to go through the House and the Senate before it becomes law. But the thing is, at least we're going back again talking about essential workers. And please don't ask me who is essential worker. Go to your website, CDC guidelines. It really describes to you who is considered essential worker for the purpose of this pandemic. Okay, so this is great news. I don't have anything else. This is the only update I have so far about this news, and I believe we're going in the right direction. And you know, it takes time, so it's not something that's gonna happen overnight, but at least we have some hope again, putting back essential workers on the topic. Okay, and this is really great news. In the meantime, if you don't want to wait, you have a case and you want to do your case assessment, please don't hesitate to call my office, 202-751-2180, number on the screen, and please email me as well so that we can schedule a consultation and provide you with the best advice if there is any. Okay, and please be advised again, consultation fee applies as usual. Bijoux Ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area, and this was US Immigration. Until next time, bye-bye.